Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
how you doing, Allie?
I'm doing okay. How about you? You had a great evening last night.
I did. I did. Hi, everybody out there. It's Terry. I went to a show yesterday with a bunch of rock bands, so
Yeah.
pretty cool. And Kelly Healer is here tonight.
Hmm.
Hello. And Diana, my fellow backstage girl.
Front row.
Front row. That's right, baby. That's right. Hey, Ness. Oh, I'm glad you can see us. Good to see you. Butterfly, hello. Hello, Lorraine. Anybody coming in? Hello, hello, hello. Tonight is dreams, visions, and appearances. So if you have one, please put it in there and we will be happy to do it. And also, if you have anything that you want to contribute to it, which all of you know this, is you guys are all just amazing. So we
Yeah.
would love to hear you. Hi, Gerard. Hi, Tapioca. How are you? Charlie, good to see you.
Yeah.
This
Great.
is
Um,
crazy. I set up this channel to broadcast and it says I'm not
Oh,
broadcasting.
not moving. Yeah.
Oh
mm,
well. I'm sorry. I
No, it's
set
yep.
it up.
I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, yesterday, everybody, I was telling the ladies that I was on a show, doing a show, and all of a sudden somebody had my mouse. And I don't have a separate mouse. It was on my computer. And it started moving on its own. And I tried to take it back. But there's just a lot of really weird and wonky things going on these channels. So I'm hoping that we're going to be okay tonight. If I leave quickly, you'll know why. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
good, Lorraine. Thank you.
Hmm.
Thanks, Lorraine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really odd, Ellie. And I would have been scared too. Would have been like, what the heck is going on?
It's
Yeah.
creepy. Yeah. It's with all the other things going on that a lot of people don't aren't even aware of. I know it might mean I'm hacked. That's right. It went away, Ness, and then I completely got out of it, and I haven't had the problem since. But that's why it scared me. Yeah, because I thought it was hacked. And I know that Nath, the Third Wish, he was hacked a couple of weeks ago, and they took over his complete channel and got rid of
Whoa.
stuff and everything. He had all kinds of issues. So, and we know that Linda has been hacked before. We know that there's always people, a hard reset. Yeah. Yep.
Of
I
course,
don't
you're
know.
gonna have to call me and tell me what that is, Ness.
I don't know what it is either. But yeah. Anyway, and it started that night when everything was really weird here, and it was a Tuesday, right? It was during some
Yeah.
elections. We saw that. Yeah, I know. I agree, Ness. And I don't think I've logged into anything, but it's possible that something happened like that. I don't know. But I don't care for it. Are we all on for interesting and puzzling dreams? I think reality is weirder than dreams right now, Lorraine.
Yeah. It is.
Right?
It
High
Yeah,
is.
five to that.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
thanks.
All
I was trying
right.
to
Did you
star
get it?
that.
Oh,
Now I did, I think. Trying.
okay.
Speaking of which, I've got all sorts of issues with my mouse too.
Do you? Oh
Yeah.
Right
dear.
now?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna star this, Jenny, and we'll put it up later.
Very
Um,
strange. Very
yeah,
strange. Yeah.
but but my mouse has been odd for a while. But I think technology, technology, it's all connected, isn't it?
It
Because
is.
it's a frequency that's
Yeah.
coming in, the web
Yep.
or the internet, and so it's so easy to go into that. But
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's really been a lot lately.
Okay, we'll do
Yeah.
next. So you turn it off, do a hard reset, unplug it, all that stuff, and then do it. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Your phone and your computer. It's important. Um, yeah, I don't know, everybody. Diana's saying we had two timeline shifts last night, and I'm seeing just the wackiest. If we didn't get it on if I didn't read it and I agree with it, I would think we are living in a simulation.
We are.
Yeah, yeah.
Our
No.
dreams are so much better because
I'd rather go to
that's in the
sleep.
real world.
Yeah, I'd rather go to sleep. I really
What was
would.
that George Orwell movie, 1989, or what was it?
84.
1984. Then there was a book by Orwell before that that was It Can't Happen Here,
Yeah.
and it was written in 1936, and it was all about this dystopia idea. And yeah, so I
Yeah.
mean, I think that there's supposed to be a huge thing in DC over the weekend with a group of people that are fighting against the national park issue. And of course, what did we have last weekend? I told you, Diana, they were going to do an Indy 500 on the roads, and you said it was crazy, and it was. The cars kept crashing into the walls, is what I heard. I didn't watch it, but that's what I heard.
No, there were accidents.
Yeah.
Somebody got hit.
Yep.
On the street.
Accidents.
I mean, a pedestrian, you know.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It just.
Yep.
That's the energy that visited my house yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. There's just a lot going on, everybody. And yes, Ness, absolutely, you know about and Diana knows about the astrology aspect of this. And I was just watching, I was telling Terry, I was watching, they're bringing out some 9/11 25th anniversary stuff. And I was watching it. And I thought to myself, I still remember that day, like all of us do, what we were doing, where we were, and all that. And I thought that was probably going to be the worst day of our lives. I'm not quite sure if that's true anymore, but I don't want to be negative. I'd like to be positive about it, but
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah. It's a lot going on right now. It's really hard, and it's a lot of fear that they want to stoke too.
yes, absolutely.
So
They do. They
yeah.
want to increase the fear. And I know we lost our Dolly Parton today. Such a sad, she was, Keith and I both aren't country people. We don't like country music at all. And we love Dolly Parton, and I love Islands in the Stream, because to me that was country. But she was just such a kind person. She gave all that money to the COVID vaccination thing that we needed.
Millions.
She did all kinds of stuff. She helped
Yeah.
out the Appalachia where she grew up. So
I kept hearing George Strait after she passed, and so I don't know if he's maybe struggling with it, or if he might do something in honor of her. But it was shortly after she died, I kept hearing George Strait.
There's a YouTube video on her channel here on YouTube that is her nephew that took over when her dad died and became her manager, guardian, whatever. And he put out a nice message. I had sent you the link.
Nephew. It was her nephew. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had sent the dream to you guys in our dream team thing.
Yeah. It's on Instagram, and they've put it on the news as well. I saw it earlier today. But
Oh,
it
did
was,
they?
it was her, Dolly's brother-in-law used to do it, and then I guess he passed, and so the nephews took over, and he's been doing it ever since. So, but he's older. I mean, he's probably in his 60s at least, this nephew, right? He had the gray hair. So,
Yeah. Yeah. She had so many siblings, so I'm sure it was. They were all different ages, right?
yeah.
It's
Yep.
been 20
So
years.
some of you
mainly.
were not feeling the timeline shift. Diana, do you want to explain what it was that you got?
Okay, so I have a Schumann Resonance app, and I saw it on there, and I'm going to try to explain it to you. There'll be a black outline, and when that goes from the top to the bottom, that is not normal. That is when it shows that we have had a timeline shift, and it doesn't matter if it's big gap or a little gap. It's still there, and it is still a timeline shift. So what happens is it's twisting and turning and moving. And
Yep.
what happens to you? Are your ears screaming? Do you have a headache? This is what happens to me. I can't walk. I look like I'm walking down like this, and everything it's not up here, it's only in my feet. So that started happening to me at about, I want to say 5-6 o'clock. Well, after that I gave it up because I just sat down and didn't move anymore. And then I was watching you on the show at 7, and so I knew that something had happened. So I was looking for solar flares or earthquakes. California had 3 earthquake swarms yesterday. Not big ones, but swarms, and that is big energy. And so that happened, and then the timeline jump happened. And then in the middle of the night, there was one that happened. I would say it began at around 1 a.m. and closed at 3. And then it looks, of course, the Schumann is the one I use is in Tomsk. And so you can't see anything right now because nobody's reading it. They're sleeping or just getting the day started. So when it comes back online, you'll be able to tell if there was another one that happened. I felt it around 2 o'clock. Something happened. There was a shift.
2 p.m. or
2 p.m. Eastern
today?
Oh, I thought
today.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That
does
sounds about right.
same
Yeah.
dream, Lorraine. It does. Yeah. It gives
Yeah.
us.
Well, and when you look at it, like when it goes offline, there's usually this long white bar that isn't part of the message from the Schumann. But right next to that is this thin black line, and that thin black line that goes from top to bottom is the time jump. So it might have happened just as they went offline. And if it doesn't come back on, then they're offline, then something happened.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of shenanigans going on.
Mm.
behind the scenes, So,
Sure.
yes, I know Linda. She did put $1 million into the COVID vaccine. She was wonderful like that.
Yeah.
I knew.
She was a light worker. I mean,
She was.
talk
Yeah.
about a light worker. Yeah. And the music, I mean, they always say that musicians and scientists and mathematicians are so close to, energy to source. And she certainly was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Paul.
I love-
I'm sorry you didn't sleep well, Jen. I haven't I did last night, so that's probably why I didn't realize we had that issue because I slept like a rock, but I hadn't slept for 3 nights. So,
I slept like a rock the night before. When I woke yesterday, I had absolutely no pain anywhere in my body. I was walking like I was like I didn't go through anything recently, right?
Mhm.
And then stuff happened.
mhm.
And it wasn't that because I just walked away from the situation in my house. But at the same time, this shift was happening.
Yeah.
So prior to the shift, Kelly had a crazy dream that I'm going to have her share with you.
So it was last Tuesday night. So it was after the dream show. I had it just a fun, silly dream. It wasn't the house that we're living in. We had this huge house out in the country somewhere, and it had a lot of land and it had buildings, and there was somebody hired to do valet. So when people were coming up, valet was parking everybody. There was a chef inside, and all of you guys were there, and it was just a huge party, and we were all having fun. And who shows up but Green Day? And they played 2 songs, and it was like the coolest. And anyway, after they had played, we were in the house, and I was here, Tim was across the room, and you guys were there was people in the kitchen and sitting around the living room, and Billy was right here, Armstrong. And I said, "Hey, Billy," I said, "would you like to go out for dinner sometime?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'd really like that." He goes, "That'd be fun." And anyway, Tim is sitting across the room and he looks at Tim and he said, "Hey, Tim, would you like to go out for dinner sometime?" And Tim goes, "No, no." He said, "I have to pay for this party." Well, and come to find out, I think it must have been like a birthday party for me or something. And so he goes, and I was pissed. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, he was willing to go out for dinner and he said no. And then I suppose that was enough to rattle me. And I woke up. And so, yeah, I
But you
told
get
him
it.
later that day, I'm like, ever we invite Billy Joe Armstrong out for dinner, you say yes. You don't say no.
That's great. I love that it was a celebration, that it was outside. And I also love that I don't know enough. I know about Green Day, but I don't know any of their songs or anything. But it's just the green, the healing. We need a green day, you know? Yeah, I like that.
The earth is going green and we'll party in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fun, uplifting, just kind of silly
Yeah.
dream.
Was it a
was, but
surprise
great.
party, Kelly?
I don't think so because I think I was the one that hired the chef, and so I think I knew about it.
Wow, you're taking care of business, girl. You got the harmony, you got the food.
Yep.
But
We
now you're gonna
And
have
you got the Green Day.
got
Yeah.
Green Day, and
Yeah.
there was these buildings, and people were parking these cars in the building. It was just, it was just a fun. It was a dream that you don't want to wake up from,
Right.
because you're just having so much fun.
That's
Um,
awesome.
and I feel like it's very auspicious for you too.
Mhm.
Like this new thing that you're walking into.
Yeah.
New abundance. Yeah.
And you're bringing in everybody with you. So
Yeah. Thanks.
And
for
Green Day
being
was the
real.
first concert I ever took my kids to, and they were like in 4th and 5th grade, and they were playing in Minneapolis. And anyway, yeah, we got tickets, and that was the first concert we took our
That's
kids
a
to.
concert,
my
right?
son, one of my son's first was Rage Against the Machine. So
Oh,
you
sweet! Yeah, I love
Get
it.
up and get down with the sickness.
couldn't hear for days and days and days because
Oh, I'm sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we should get started. We have some dreams here. You pretty much can't see this because it's screenshotted, so I'll read it, and then there's a message that Terry will put up of something else that she said. So she says, my dream, I was outside and there were several people. I don't know who they were. We were all standing around. A sudden explosion to my left. An owl, which had been perched on a metal windmill, landed on my chest. He lay against me, and I had my hands wrapped around him to comfort him. He whimpered slightly, and I woke up stunned. All right. So where is her?
Oh, and it's Lorraine says, I forgot to mention that in the dream, I know this was an owl, but it had the face of a hawk, and we looked at each other. We looked each other directly in the eyes.
I thought that
I
was
think you are the owl, Lorraine.
Yeah.
I think you're shape shifting, and this is that timeline because the windmill goes round and round, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's made of wood too, so that's an earth element.
Yeah. Diana, you had something to say about it. You thought it was a great dream.
Well, yes, because there is a hawk owl.
Oh.
It has the legs of an owl and the face of a hawk.
Uh-huh.
But it is really an owl.
Okay.
And they're rare to see them here, though they do come down. I think they come down from Canada. I'm not really sure, but I know that they also have them in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So and I used to rescue raptors and owls,
Mm-hmm.
hawks also, but owls, when you're holding them and somebody's trying to tube them so that they can get liquid into them, they just look up at you and they just want you to cuddle them. And I mean, it's kind of rare for an owl to not take the hand that you're offering them. So I would also think that this indicates that somebody needs your help or is really appreciating your help and thanks you immensely for offering this to them. There's so much to me packed into this dream because they're owls, what they represent, the wisdom that they carry, the fact that they hear with ears that are, one is up high and one's down low. Getting messages, you need to be listening to what is coming in through your clairaudience. Something is big is going to come and face you with these direct eyes and telling you this is it. So I think it's something good coming your way.
Well, that's interesting. All right. Kelly?
Lorraine, I kind of feel like maybe it's you're tapped in a little bit to the energy in the universe and what's happening around the world, and I think, you know, the owl being intuition and awakening and wisdom, the explosion, and the reason I say that is because of the explosions and what's happening in the world, and then we have windmills, and we know who doesn't like windmills, and how they change. You know, they bring in change, and they change with the wind currents, and I found it really interesting that in the midst of the explosion and in all of this chaos, that you didn't get alarmed, you didn't get frightened, and you brought comfort to the owl, and you were a safe place, a protector for the owl.
Wow. Lorraine also says, this is also the third dream I've had with a major event happening on my left. So she's receiving.
1, 2, 3.
Receiving, feminine.
Divinity.
Spiritual side is left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Divinity.
And I got 4C.
Yep. And I got freedom. Yep. Which makes sense.
What
I've
did I
got create, manifesting.
Oh, and I got
Ooh, I love that one.
Oh, I love that.
yeah. That
Amazing
goes
cards.
with that one for sure.
Thanks for your comments, everybody. Christopher says that owls are prominent in Ohio. They always talk to us and visit.
Yep.
Ness had written beautiful lies versus uncomfortable truths and how ignorance is not bliss. I feel clarity and insight coming your way. Owls represent clarity and info.
And Lorraine, you should probably look at everything you can about owl as far as your power totem would go, your power would go.
Terry, did you
Yeah.
get to read on what you thought about it?
I did. Thank you. I put my 2 cents in it right at the very beginning. And then I pulled a card.
Thank you.
I do feel like, I wanted to ask you, Diana, do they have a flat face, the hawk owls, or do they have a,
They have a flat face, yeah, but
that's so
but
cute. I love that.
their beak
Comes out.
does, yeah, not, and it's not
Interesting.
as big as and pronounced as like a red tail or any of those.
Yeah.
It's more like a Cooper. A Cooper is one of the small ones, and then we get into the
Oh,
Saw-Whets
that's
and the Eastern Screech and Western Screech.
so cute. Oh my God, I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Deb said she's just stopping by. She's on medication for upper respiratory. So tired. She says, have a great show.
I
So,
thought the warrior widow was not feeling well, and so
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel better. So good luck to you.
Yes,
There's a lot of upper respiratory stuff going on.
yeah.
Well, and a timeline jump or 2, or maybe 3. And I'd still be watching for it because it's the eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Lots and lots and lots of different.
Oh, this one had an actual hawk's face, but in the
Okay.
dream, I knew it was an owl. Wow. That's pretty cool. A shapeshifter.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
The bringing back the unity of the divine feminine, which is the left side, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By bringing in the divine masculine, which is the right side.
And she referred to the owl as a he.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So next we have question. Ness. Hi, Ness. I'm having a weird experience right when I wake up. I heard full insights or thoughts, kind of like a fortune cookie message. Number one, you are in hermit mode, but you will be leaving it. Number two, you are stressed by XYZ. Instead, like someone is giving me the question prompt first thing as I wake up. Question for you ladies. What is happening? Sometimes it is beautiful insight. Sometimes they are focusing in on problems to solve.
Well, but the first thought that came to my mind when I saw XYG is, oh, that's algebra. There are no answers to algebra. So there's your problem.
Yeah.
No, but she's just
Questions
using
that
that
really
as an
don't have
example.
solutions.
Yeah, I think she's getting what it is, but she's just saying, using
Yeah.
that as an example. But, wow.
Well, I pulled a couple cards. So the first card is what it is unique to you. Like every snowflake, no two are alike. And so the answer is there, but it is only for you to figure out because it's going to be uniquely yours. It is about healing. And then the way that you're going to find this answer is to become the observer. Something that you have to just watch and you'll know when it comes to closure.
Yeah.
Ness, I really feel like it's just you, the bond between you and your spirit team is just really, really expanded, and that I think it's so great that you're able to hear them like this. And so I think it's what they're doing is they're just kind of giving you validation that you've been, in the in between. You haven't been stuck. It's just you're in that little waiting period before this huge transformation that's coming your way. And I got lifting the veil, questioning everything and anything unaligned must go. And I love that, especially, that's what happens when we are in that in between hermit stage. Anything that isn't aligned with you, it'd be interesting to know if you're just seeing it go by the wayside, and perfect timing for the eclipse this week too.
Absolutely. And what do I get? But this is from the light codes. It says here, discernment, seek your truth. So it's asking you to open yourself up and to look at these things and to decide what your truth is about them. So yes, there's that observer again. Yeah.
Yeah. I pulled surrender. So yeah, let it go. Like Allie was saying, it's like let it go because and plus she was saying that she's exhausted right now. I mean, how many of us out there are feeling like we're exhausted, like we've been doing this, right? Doing it and doing it. Yeah, yeah. So it's because I feel like I feel like you're going into a new space. I feel like we all are, and it's going to be very auspicious. I think that's going to be the thing tonight, and there will be a freshness now that comes in for you. You'll be all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed again. So that's what I want to be.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
She says yes. Very tired, sleeping poorly, had to take breaks.
Yep.
Ditto. I just feel like I'm in the in-between right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many other people feel that, but I feel like a lot of us are going through it.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
yeah.
And actually, I was out on Sunday. I went out for about an hour, and it just totally exhausted me because I don't drive anymore. I don't want to drive anymore. It's like
Yeah.
out there, they're all, dog eat dog world.
They're all
Yeah,
cuckoo.
crazy. It's crazy out there.
Cruise, right? I have no desire to drive.
I don't. And I was the person married to my car. I went
Mm.
everywhere. I couldn't sit still. I was always going somewhere. And now it's like if I ever drive again, that's,
It's
we'll
too
see.
soon.
Fine by you.
And that's how I feel about a Harley.
Uh-huh.
Seriously. And I never thought I would ever reach that day, but the thrill is gone.
Yeah, I get it.
And I speak to my guides all the time and throw blessings back to the driver behind me. Can't you just enjoy the ride, man?
But they
Aw.
can't.
Why do you gotta be? We're on a 2-lane road. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Christopher, I'm sorry you hate
Oh.
it too. Yeah. I don't know if I think we had to stay home for a while, and I really never left that staying home.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was driving it. I didn't realize there was a rotary or a circle that I was supposed to go around. I almost went right over the top of it. So I thought, I don't need to be out here.
I'm done.
Roundabout.
Yeah. We had we went to that concert yesterday, and it was in an area that does not have very much around it. And so it was an odd way to get there, and certainly the highways are not set up for it, because we had to go north and south and east and west and then back and then blah blah blah, and it was just nuts. And we were laughing. We were like, I can't believe we did this. I can't believe we got here.
But did you make it home safe?
We did. That's when we were
was
really
dark.
laughing, because that was kind of awkward. Yeah,
The
everyone
rain
wants to go
makes
so
us every
fast.
yard in 2 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Annie, are you feeling okay? Everybody's saying feel better, Annie. So I hope Annie's all
fine.
right. Yeah.
I think everybody's not feeling very well today. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the time is twisting and turning, your body has to just do that
Yep.
same thing. So, in fact, let me give a shout out to Samantha, Sam Reed's Energy. She is the one who helped me find the answer to my jingle, which was, why does this balance things happen and then goes away? But when she explained the twisting and turning, because that's where she said that this morning, when she said that, I went, oh, well, that just makes perfect sense. That's the riddle. That's the answer. That's the XYZ for me.
There you go.
Wow. Okay, next we have, hi Gerard. Had a dream this morning where I was in a department store and trying to avoid being seen by my ex-husband. I couldn't just go because I needed something from the fabric section. It was very vivid.
Mm. Is he still in the fabric of your life?
Ah, you
Ooh.
did. That's awesome.
Yeah, that
Just
sounds like a
hit that.
song.
Oh,
Kelly, are you ready?
Gerard, I think I'm really proud of you for not leaving the store and not taking care of yourself. So I like that you stayed there, and you avoided being seen by him, which is totally fine. But you stayed there, you took care of yourself, and you got the fabric that you needed. And with it being really vivid, it almost makes me wonder if there's not maybe something going on with your ex-husband. And I pulled a card and I got a venture, and it sounds like it was a little bit of a cat and mouse little adventure, but it could also mean too that it's time to take an adventure.
maybe. Yeah. Because I got expand your light body, and I think that's what it was. You expanded your light body, and he found you. Interesting. And then I have the create, and you were wanting fabric to create something new.
Right? A new fabric of his life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I got the eternity card again, But what I love about this is the 44. So it turns into an 8, right? And that is infinity, eternity. And instead of just doing what you would have done before, you've changed the loop that you're in. You started taking care of yourself. And we approve, but your guardians approve of the way you handled yourself.
Wow.
So continue to do this with this change that's coming to you. I love that, Rossi.
Yeah, stand your ground. That's beautiful. Gerard, was this fabric that you were going to buy to make a quilt or a blanket, or was this fabric that you were going to buy to make a new outfit? Because, you know, when we're buying, when we're making our clothing, how we're perceived by the outside world, but how we show ourselves too, how we show up. So, and I pulled manifest, so I feel like you're manifesting a new life. I think something might be going on with him too. Didn't you say that, Kelly? There might be something in the works with him. I mean, not necessarily with you two together, but he might be going through something. Or you're just noticing that, yeah, I got nothing for you, pal.
Well, and the one thing I wondered was, did he see you? Did he see you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, she was shining bright enough for him to,
She was going to
Yeah.
make a dress.
address. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So how you are seeing, you are shining, you are showing up in a new way. You are
Yes.
manifesting. Miss Sassy Pants in a dress.
Yep. I got another card and I got to illuminate. So you are illuminating, girl.
Ooh, yes, please.
Beautiful.
I'll take one of those.
Yes. Me too.
All right.
With
and-
Green Day.
But I want to tell you that I read today that Paxton only had like, I don't have the exact figure, but let's say he got $69 million or something for his campaign. But Talarico in Texas got 350 million, a big difference. And Elon's going to give Paxton another $2 billion. And so that might have been something you picked up in the airwaves. Because he will get in there and do some destructive stuff. So,
Yeah.
anyway, sorry you had to dream about him. At least you're not his baby mama. All right.
Yeah. Hey, Mary. Okay. Linda. Hey, Linda. A dream last night. I dreamt there were lots of springs like an ink pen has inside, some as big as my finger. I heard coming from the stars.
I don't have part 2. I didn't know there was a part 2.
Oh, I didn't see part 2 either. Can you put it in there, Linda? Or is it,
Let me see if I can get back to it. I don't know if it will let me go back that far. Let's see.
Gerard says, that's a relief we did not have kids. There are good things. Good thing you got that dress. Yeah, Linda, let us know if you can just toss it in there, dear.
I see part 1, but part 2 isn't even there anywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe it just didn't go through, Linda.
Gone through Linda. Yeah.
Springs. So what does springs do? You can jump with them. You can hop
Bring you
with them.
forward.
Yeah. You can use them to make your pin work because you were talking about the pin.
But what about water springs? I don't know if it's water springs or springs like springs in a
said-
bed.
Well, like
Like
in a
the
pen.
ink-
In a pen. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed
Yeah.
that. Okay. All right.
Oh, so I pulled a card on this, since this is what we have right now. First came out barrier. So what is blocking your way? And then I got the kangaroo, which is leaps and bounds. What does a kangaroo do? What does a spring allow you to do? Remember, we used to have springs that we could attach to our shoes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, here,
And
part
slinky.
2 is at 407.
You found it?
Oh, I went back and I didn't see it. You must be perfect, girl.
No.
I'm enamored with the springs. I love that. You can just leap over everything, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. That was what I was heard about while Terry was reading it.
And I can just, Terry, I can just read it too.
Oh, please, would you?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yep.
not finding it.
Yep, part 2. I heard from the stars Dolly's song, I Will Always Love You. Well, I saw all these springs, then I heard she had passed.
Oh, then, oh,
She has, Linda does have prophetic stuff happen to her.
Mhm.
that's right.
It does.
Very prophetic.
Very prophetic. Wow, honey. Wow.
It's like almost like a jumping off point, right? Like Dolly's getting ready to jump off. And how many of us do that, right? We
The
jump off
affirmation-
and we jump back in.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's
The
good.
affirmation for her that this is real. She does have the gift, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah. I pulled observe. So you were there watching. I feel like this is something, I don't know if you're already doing this, but being a death doula or a death medium where you help like with Azrael when people are leaving the planet. And I feel like a lot of us do that, right? When something happens and we show up.
I wasn't going to show this, but because you pulled it from a different deck, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
observed.
Observe.
Mm.
Love that. Love that. Witness.
I got flow. And I think it's just letting you know that, Linda, that you are totally in the flow. And if you see there's like a little string right there, just showing how connected you are to the stars and the universe and what is happening. I mean, that was, I mean, sad, but super cool.
I got this. This is interesting, Linda. I got partnership, merging resources. And it's like you were merging with what was going on in her world at the time, because she probably didn't just die boom like that. She probably was going through the death throes, and you were connected to that. That's amazing.
Yeah. Sharon Foster says, kangaroo with springs, so interesting. Spirals, we are connected. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Fibonacci.
Yeah.
The Fibonacci spiral, the golden, oh, such a dream.
Mhm.
Thank you, Linda. All right, so Mary has an interesting comment here. Terry, you want to read it?
Did you all know that there is a worldwide thing called Mall World where people dream about malls and mazes and bizarre things?
Well,
Interesting, Mary.
I didn't know it.
I didn't
Didn't
either.
somebody have the mall dream last week?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. Maybe.
It seems like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Me, it's always temporary housing, like hotel rooms. I'm always in and out of hotel rooms. We
I'm al-
talked about that last week too.
Yeah. I'm
With,
always buying houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that actually makes sense. And there are actually people that live in abandoned malls.
mhm.
So
Yeah, I watched a documentary recently about some people that did that, like back in the 80s. They were quite young, or maybe it was the 90s, and they lived in a mall, and they came in at night, and
Yep.
yeah, and they had everything. They smuggled in like furniture and all sorts of
Uh-huh.
stuff and hooked up to the electric. It was so funny.
it's the same way underneath some of the cities. Some people live down in the sewage area, or the
Yeah.
where you can go from place to place, or train area. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. That's really cool.
I think malls at some point in time will be made into housing for.
Should be.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody really goes anymore, do we?
Oh, no. I haven't been to the mall in probably about 8 years or so.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'll go to a couple of stores, regular stores, but buy most everything. Either at
I
the
do.
thrift store. I love a thrift
Yes.
store. Or
Yeah.
I go to or a garage sale, or I go to I'll go to like a physical store, but it's all by itself.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, okay,
So, Amber said,
Yeah.
strangers, rearranging her furniture. She had
Oh,
dreams, but she didn't realize that it was the room in her dreams.
wow. So this was real? She was rearranging the furniture in her family room?
Well, was rearranging her furniture all day. When I finally got the family room sofa pieces right, I had a crazy deja vu of dreams with the room like that, but I didn't
Oh, so
realize.
she'd already done it in her dreams, and then she put it together in real life and was like, wow, look at this. I dreamt this. That's amazing.
Right? Didn't know it till after. That's awesome.
Talk about a timeline shift.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Was it last night? Well, we had one the last eclipse timeline too during the
Yeah.
new.
Wow. Well, that's
Wow.
really cool, Amber. You'll have to write your dreams in a book so that if you have that other deja vu thing, that you'll remember it if you have a dream later. Wow,
Super cool.
it is. All right.
Question. Christine says, I have been getting the same tarot card as the reader that was reading me. Is it
Ooh.
validation from my guides that it is happening? Christine, that's when you know it's time to start your own YouTube channel.
Yes.
That too.
That's
Yes.
called the psychic bounce as well. When you
Yes.
are working with somebody and like that, that means you're in tandem with that person. So
Yeah.
you have the ability. Yeah.
Yep. And
Yeah.
it's validation for sure.
Yeah, like everybody here can, I mean, everybody here is so good at dream interpretation and all of this. So
Mhm.
it's a fun group to get together with. But definitely you guys could start your own dream channels.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. I get commit. They want you to commit.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I
I don't mean
love
to-
that.
That's a good idea.
Asylum, but you know.
Yeah.
I got receive, Christine. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I got surrender.
Oh.
But yeah, it's kind of like,
And I got observed.
Okay.
That is the card of the night, boy. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We need to keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Right on top. Hey, Terry.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
You will do no YouTube. You will not do YouTube. You don't have to, sweetheart.
You don't have to. Yeah, no. I'm just teasing you. That is something that's there's so many gifted people in the chat
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
are not interested in having a channel, and that's fine. There's no
Yeah.
reason to, but
But
it's so
increase
cool.
your abilities and psychic abilities, and you can use it for whatever it is you want to use it for.
Yeah, and I can't tell you as a reader how good it is to have you guys here that are so talented. I mean, it grows the energy. It makes
really
us
does.
better at what we do.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, we may be on the
Yeah.
screen, but you guys a lot of the time have the real answer. And of course, if you've had the dream, you know it better than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what your symbols are and stuff. But yeah, and there's so many of you that I never dream, and now you're all dreaming. So
Yep.
that's all it takes. Yeah. Yep. All right. So
Cindy,
Jen,
go ahead.
you went to get up and pace the house. You saw the same red hue all over the room as if there were an ambulance out. Jen, you see the most interesting things.
Right?
She
Well, she's a
has
visionary.
lights a lot. When she first had that Mother Mary apparition, and then she also saw some lights outside of her house and some other things. What would you say this red hue is, ladies?
Well, that's your root chakra,
Mm-hmm.
getting to the heart of something.
It's also, it can be for a warning sign,
Mhm.
like an ambulance, since she brought up an ambulance,
Mhm.
For safety.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what red means to you too, Jen. It can be very sensuous. I got the card of patience,
Oh.
but he's wearing a red cap. Um, and I
Oh.
also pulled the mirror at the bottom.
Yeah. Surgeon Boo.
Maybe it's time to have patience with yourself. Are you judging yourself? Are you watching what you're doing and thinking, oh, you're not where you're supposed to be? Get with it, you know?
Red is more caring and loving for you. Interesting that I pulled examine your soul contracts. Ooh, this thing is
Oh,
jumping.
that's a wild one.
Yeah, it is a wild one. Woo! Examine your soul contracts. So it might have something to do with taking a look into, and it's interesting because Warrior Widow said something about Egypt, and this is all Egyptians in this card.
Yeah.
So the Council of Light, it says. And
Oh.
that's what it is. It's light. It's red light.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And she says she'd say red is more caring and loving. I agree
Okay.
because it reminds me of Mary and Rachel. Red
Well,
10.
and she has red hair, and there's a red shirt on her, very colorful. And the card
Oh.
says soul voice.
You're more
Loving
relaxed.
and caring, right?
Good. I'm glad you're relaxed and at peace. That's important.
What'd you get, Kelly?
I got play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. I think that's really important, that red, because it's different for each one of us. And I feel like all of our colors are changing, like all our chakras, everything. It's like a new ball game. And whatever you feel is the right thing, nobody can tell you. So, yeah.
Have any of you noticed that your colors of choice in clothing has changed? Yeah, mine has too. Because I don't
Yeah.
I did never like yellow, orange clothes, or brown, and I've been buying them now or wearing them now. It's just really strange. So,
Oh, Jen says, I reconnected with a very close person and she has awakened some spunk in me.
good for you,
Mm-mm.
girl. Good for you.
I love
I
that.
just want to put this up because Suzanne's going to be taking pictures of the lunar eclipse, and so yeah, we can't wait to see them.
Yeah,
Oh, so
sure.
excited.
Okay, my wise Wisconsin lightkeeper. My wise Wisconsin lightkeeper.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, and I have to show this just because it was on the bottom of the deck and I was shuffling and it jumped out, and it's canvas, and the canvas itself has a lot of red, and just sitting back and looking at what a jumbled up mess we live in, and yet we can still find
The beauty.
the beauty.
Right?
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, I like that very much.
You Grizzly's here trying to get up on my lap. I'm not moving the camera for him.
Aw.
It's all your own fault. You're the one started barking.
Hi, Happy. Okay. Happy says, I had a very clear dream last night with a childhood best friend that passed away many years ago, as well as a coworker that passed away in the same dream. It was beautiful and not scary.
That's a theme this month, that people
Yeah.
are connecting and I want to say that the veil is thinner, but I think it's our consciousness is rising. And so right, Terry? And so it's rising so much. And so that I really feel like this was just a huge opportunity for you to really connect. And I really feel like you had like a little reunion last night with your friend and your coworker, which what a beautiful way to spend the evening.
Yeah.
And I got immerse.
Nice. Nice. Yep. And
Yeah.
I got soul connection. So you're connecting with these souls that are on the other side. That's beautiful. Uh-huh.
Well, and in this we got intuition, but it's the yin and the yang of life and death.
I pulled transition. So I feel like, we're all in a transition right now. For some reason, they're asking me what you guys were eating, Happy. Like, were you guys eating something or doing something, or were there flowers? There's something important that was happening that you guys were doing together in that dream.
Warrior Widow wants to know if you're okay, Kelly.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess you're just worried about you. All right.
Oh.
Diana, I want to know about Jen B. She said she just purchased some canvases.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
Right.
Nope.
That's so wonderful. All right. So you feel this way, Happy? Encouragement from them and love. They were in the ER together? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
They're both reaching out to you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And that name is, I love it. Happy is my superpower.
Isn't that great? You know why? Because we can all choose to be happy,
Yes.
Mhm.
but we don't. We think
Yes.
it's out there somewhere. So yes, so thank you for reminding us, Happy, that it is a superpower. It is. It's just a choice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all being asked to go play right now, aren't we? Go have
Yeah,
some
we are.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. I do know what the Lightseer's Tarot is, but it does speak to an awful lot of people. It's more modern tarot, isn't it? I think so. It's one where they're more modern looking. I have it somewhere. I just haven't
Yeah. I
used
think I do too, but I'm gonna Google it.
That's cool though, Rossi. If you're working with that, then you're doing stuff while you're sleeping.
Yeah. Rossi's so connected.
Oh, she
So
definitely.
much.
All right, so
Oh,
we have
wow.
here. Right.
Oh, I'm looking at the tarot. Sorry. I used to dream that I was walking down a long corridor. There was a cleaning lady washing the floor, and I slipped on something, fell backward, and jolted awake.
Mhm.
I think you got caught in a place that maybe, I'm just going to put it out here like this and see what you think of it. It feels like you were jumping timelines and you got caught, and they were like, let's clean this up, go get her back home.
Uh-huh.
Right. Not
I
supposed
love
to be
that
there.
idea. Because I pulled Ascension Timeline, trust the process. And when you're walking down a corridor, it's like you're walking down a roadway, or you're on your journey. And so it was you working toward your destination, and they didn't want you to go too far before you woke up and started doing it in the real world, I guess.
I've banned the dog from this room.
Uh-oh.
3 strikes and you're out.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. You're done.
Mine won't stop barking now. She barks all the time, and I can't stand it. It's like you can't do anything, and she wants to bark and bark and bark and bark and bark. And she was never that bad. So I'm feeling like she must feel something. And I don't know if anybody else's animals are doing that, but
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Claire has been a handful. And
Okay.
I keep blaming, I keep saying it's because of the eclipse energy. I mean, she was just all out of sorts today, needing extra attention and just a lot. Just
Yeah.
she was extra.
Uh-huh.
Though this barking, it was at the Black Cat.
Oh,
The
okay.
2 of them that live behind me, well, one of them was right here. But Grizzly yesterday was just glued more than usual. And Gloria, of course, is glued anyway, but yesterday was more than usual. So
Mhm.
just saying.
Mhm.
I got magic down your long corridor there. So I would
Okay.
go, I would go along with absolutely timeline stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Me too. I got purpose, and that there was a reason for you to be there. And I like what Terry and everybody else said too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we go places and they look at us and they're like, when you're envisioning or meditating or dreaming, and they look at you and they're like, yeah, you're not supposed to be in this timeline, Terry. Yeah.
It's too early. Wake up, wake up.
Yep,
What's she doing here again?
Uh-huh. Anyway, Jen, thanks for posting that. I
Yeah.
did know Dolly had issues with her heart, and also she had stomach issues. But I did not realize she had a brief battle with cancer. But I know she took care of her husband Carl before he passed,
Yeah.
and they were very tight.
Yeah.
Somebody said that she met him in the front of a laundromat.
is that right?
She did, yeah. Apparently, the song Jolene, which I never heard of before because I'm not a country person, but that song was a woman who was trying to steal Carl away from her. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway,
No, they-
leave on that very sweet note that Dolly Parton will be missed, but was definitely an earth angel. So,
Yeah. Love her. Love her
Yeah.
so much.
anyway, yeah. Thank you, everybody.
She said she wanted to be laid out in pure cotton because those rhinestones weighed so damn much.
God, I don't know how she did it.
She just wanted to relax.
Good for her. Good for her. She had the
Yeah.
smallest waist of anybody I've ever seen.
And
Especially
so prolific.
accentuated so much because her breasts were so big.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you know, she could really belt out a beautiful song. So
Oh yeah.
it was great. She was.
Yeah. She
And that
really
was
did
after
great.
the reduction.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Well, everybody, thank you so much. I hope everybody gets through this eclipse energy that's coming up and all the other things for the end of the month. I can't believe it's the end of August. We're not going to see you until September now. We're going to see you in September.
See you in September.
I
So
hope
when you're looking at that sturgeon moon, think of it as the bullseye. Make your make your intentions whatever you want to see in your future.
definitely.
Love that.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Kel. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Diane.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Love you all.
Everyone.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
everybody.